Happy New Year. It's 2021. It's a brand new year. Video number 2 of 100 plus videos for the 2021 year. And I'm excited to start the year out with a little unboxing. Now, I've been sitting on this stuff. I've been waiting on this stuff for a long time. This package got shredded in the mail, and this one's from Tackle Warehouse, Black Friday sale. I've been sitting on it to do an unboxing with you guys, so I'm very excited to open this package and actually see the baits that I ordered. But I'm excited. I'm refreshed. I'm rejuvenated. I'm ready to take on the year, and I hope you guys are as well. I haven't seen you guys in a little while, so I hope you had an awesome Christmas and a happy new year, and are ready to start this year off with a bang and get this thing rolling. So the first package that we're gonna open is actually this package here. This is a bait that's going to be coming in a Monster Bass box very shortly. If you guys don't know what Monster Bass is a subscription-based company that caters the lures that you need for the region that you live in. So we put baits in the box based on the region you live in, so you have the right baits for the right time of year. And so the bait that we're going to be putting in the box, or we're considering putting in the box, is a lipless crankbait. And I've not seen this. This is a custom painted lipless crankbait from a company called Yount Custom Lures. Just out of the box, I'm very excited about the paint job on this. This is a beautiful lure. It's a little spring craw color, chartreuse, brown back, a little bit of brown on the sides. It's gonna catch fish in dirty water, springtime conditions, comes with premium hardware, and hopefully this will be a bait that you guys will be getting in your Monster Bass box this spring. Very cool. Really pretty lure. Again, Yount Custom Lures. Potential bait you guys might be getting if you sign up for the Monster Bass box. Now, without further ado, let's kind of dive into this Tackle Warehouse unboxing. And this really is a springtime Tackle Warehouse box of boxes. This is really a springtime box with some baits that I'm looking forward to throwing in the spring. And I don't know that I have but maybe 1 or 2 of these lures already. So I'm excited to share with you guys some brand new baits that I've not seen. The first one is the brand new Jackhammer Evergreen Z-Man Stealth Blade. So a 1/2 ounce Jackhammer Stealth Blade. What makes this so unique is that it has a plastic or polycarbonate blade on the front. What that's going to do is kind of give it a more finesse style swim. It's a little bit smaller blade. It's not going to have near as much thump. And they're also using a smaller hook on this. So when I'm out smallmouth fishing, when I'm fishing clear water situations or pressured bodies of water, that polycarbonate blade right there with that little bit smaller hook is going to give it a little bit more finesse presentation. 1/2 ounce size is going to let me run this bait a little bit deeper, that 5 to 10 foot of water range. But this is going to be a phenomenal tool that will hopefully help me put some fish in the boat that I otherwise wouldn't. The Jackhammer Stealth Blade Chatterbait in the green pumpkin shag color. It's got a green pumpkin back with a white belly. It's going to look really natural, look really good. And it's got that wire-tied skirt, double bait keeper on here. Really high quality, custom style lure right there. Now we're going to dive into a bunch of Japanese baits. And what was so exciting about the Black Friday sale was they had a company called Damiki on there for 30% off of the sale price. And the first one is the Damiki Axe Blade. This is a bait that Tactical Bassin talks about a ton. This is a 3/4 ounce tail spinner, and it's a bait that I have zero confidence in. I really don't even understand how to fish, but it's something that I want to build my confidence in because I know it's a cold water killer. And the way this thing is packaged, it might take me about 10 minutes to get this out of the packaging. Really cool profile. It's about 2.5 inches in length, very similar to the blade baits that I throw. And then it has a big old tail spinner that's probably 1.5 or 2 inch blade off the back, willow leaf style. Super stoked on this. This is in the bream color. They were sold out of pretty much all other colors, but this looks really natural. You have your green pumpkin to a little bit of translucent blue to just silver belly. Really cool color. This is something I'm excited to throw. I have zero confidence in, not really even sure how to throw it. So if you guys know how to throw a tail spinner, let me know down there in the comment section. Go down there, give me suggestions, because this is a bait I want to learn how to fish, especially for cold water applications, or those applications where those fish are deeper, in that deeper water, feeding on those smaller bait fish. So the next bait is another Damiki bait, and this is a bait that I've never thrown. I'm super curious about. It is a smaller body deep diving jerkbait. Now what that means essentially is that you're looking at a smaller body profile, a smaller body size, and a 6 to 8 foot diving jerkbait body. This is the Damiki Abyss 90. This is in the moss back color. You have that greenish back, a little bit of chartreuse on the side with purple-descent at the very top. It's a really, really unique color. And this is a cool bait because you have a very unique bill shape. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna get down to that 6 to 8 foot range. It's gonna have a really tight shimmy. It's gonna give a really unique action. And I'm excited to throw a deep diving jerkbait in the spring. I threw a ton of shallow diving jerkbaits. That 100 SP from Duo Realis caught a ton of fish this spring, but I want to get back to throwing these a little bit deeper diving, smaller body, deep diving jerkbaits, especially this year. It catches giants. It's a really, really effective technique, especially when that water is cold, 55 and below. And so that's a bait that I'm going to have tied on in the spring and hopefully catch some big fish on. Now we're going to continue with Damiki. Damiki. Another bait from Damiki is a bait that I actually have. I've talked about a little bit, especially in my small body cranking videos, and it is the Damiki DC300. For a while, this bait was really, really hard to come by. I'm excited to have this bait in my arsenal. I have one in the IU color, but this is in your standard sexy shad color. You have your bluish on the back, your white sides, and a little bit of chartreuse there as well. It's a really, really cool looking bait. Dives down to about 15 foot of water. Really small body profile, and it's going to be a bait that will hopefully catch a lot of fish. DC300, small body profile, casts really well, dives really deep, and is just a smallmouth slaying bait. And that is all the Damiki stuff. Now we're going to dive into some staples, some tried and true baits, and this is a Lucky Craft LV500 in Ghost Minnow. I had to replace the one that I had last spring that I caught a bunch of fish on up north, and the reason for that was it cracked. Had got water inside, everything rusted out, locked together, so I had to replace it. But this is a bait that's tried and true, catches a ton of big fish. Really, 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 really good lipless crankbait when you want to worm a lipless on the bottom. So when you want to cast this bait out, it's 3/4 of an ounce. You want to fish this bait slow along the bottom, creates a lot of commotion, draws fish from a long ways, and catches giants. Really, really catches big smallmouth. This is a bait that Caleb throws and loves down in Chickamauga. He brought it up north, beat my eyes in with this thing, and so it's a bait that I had to replace, especially when mine went bad. Continuing on with the hard baits, we're going to be talking about some more deep diving jerk baits. Now these are the Duo Realis 100 deep SPs, deeper diving 100mm jerk bait, and just really good colors from Duo Realis. Now this color here is called AM Hasu, Hasu. It's a really cool color, really translucent sides, greenish back, super, super premium components that you expect from a Duo Realis jerkbait. And if you notice, the bill on this bait is actually very similar to the bill on that Damiki 90 Abyss. Now this bait does dive a little bit deeper. I do believe it dives to like 9 to 12 foot of water, so it's a deeper diving suspending jerk bait, but it's a phenomenal 2-hook deep diving jerk bait, a little bit smaller presentation, smaller profile, with a really tight kind of kick to this bait, which is unique in those deep diving jerk baits, and it crushes big smallmouth. This is a sleeper on Lake St. Clair. A lot of guys fish this bait but don't talk about it. That 100 DR has been super hard to get. They were in stock, so I had to pick up 2 of these baits. The other color that I got is basically a deeper diving model of the one that I smashed a ton of fish on in the spring. This is a color that is tried and true for smallmouth, for largemouth, all over the country, and I've caught a ton of fish on this color. It's the AM Edge color. What it is a purple, black back, clear sides, a little bit of chrome foil on there, and a chartreuse belly. Again, it's at 100 deep diving model, so it's 100mm in size, but it dives a little bit deeper. Super, super stoked to have this bait in the box. I fished the Megabass 110 plus ones. I fished other deep diving jerk baits, but this is one of those baits that I'm very, very excited to throw. Super, super over-engineered, really, really premium bait that has a magnetic weight transfer system, a lot of premium components on this thing, and I'm excited to get out there and throw this. It's a little bit bigger hooks than the 100 SP, a little bit bigger hooks than that 100 shallow diving model that I threw so much this spring. Duo Realis hooks, slick coated, Really excited to get out there and throw this thing in the springtime. Now we're going to move into some terminal tackle, and this really is just a restock for me. These are the Owner Sniper Finesse hooks. These are my favorite drop shot style hooks. It is that Nico style, has the longer shank, really, really high quality drop shot style hook. You're looking at that offset #1 Sniper Finesse hook. I got 2 packs. You get 9 in a pack, so this is 18 hooks. This is going to last me pretty much all of the next year. If you guys are looking for a great drop shot hook, you want to go with the #1 Owner Sniper Finesse hook. And the last thing here are some soft plastic baits. Now, if you guys have paid any attention to smallmouth tournaments over the last 5 years, you've heard of the Strike King Z2. You've heard of this phenomenal drop shot bait, super, super buoyant, lasts forever. It's made of that Elastec style material. But one of the biggest things that was a big detractor for me was not only the size, but the fact that they were non-scented baits. So Z-Man actually has a bait called the Scented Jerk Shad. And what this is, it's the exact same body as the Z2, but they come in 2 different sizes, the 4-inch and the 5-inch, and they come scented. So this is something I had to pick up. I saw on sale, and I really, really wanted to buy. But it's that same exact Z2 body profile. This is the 4-inch model, so it's a little bit smaller. This is gonna let me fish it in those same spots that I fish my flatworm, my flat-nosed minnow, those little bit smaller profile body shapes, and I'm gonna have a lot more confidence in this than the 5-inch size. So this is that Houdini color. It's scented, so it smells terrible, and that's what's gonna help me catch fish. I really believe, especially when a bait is sitting still, if you're fishing for smallmouth bass, having a bait with scent on it is gonna get you more bites than having an unscented bait. That's one of the reasons that Max Scent is so good, is the scent that's on it. And so by having a shad style bait, like the Scented Jerk Shad, with scent on it, in that smaller body profile, that 4-inch size, is going to give me the confidence that I need to go out and fish this. The first color is a Houdini color. This is a really good perch imitator. You have that darker greenish back, green, gold, and orange flake in the belly, and that translucent cream colored belly. The next color that I got in this is just your standard white. It's just your standard pearl color. Overall great color when you're fishing around shad style bodies of water. We actually have a lot of up here in the Midwest, especially when you get out on the Great Lakes. There's a ton of shad. And finally is the smoky shad color. This smoky shad color is a little bit off-white. It's more translucent with a gray back, a little bit of blue mixed in. And there's a bite that I get on when those fish get out deep, where they feed on alewife, where they feed on white bass, and that little bit of blue and black flake is going to make those bass go crazy. It really does make a difference when you're fishing around those alewife and you're fishing around those white bass that those bass are feeding on, to have a little bit of black and blue in the body. So this is really what I was thinking of when I purchased this color here. And that is it. That's the unboxings that I have. Your Tackle Warehouse unboxing, the Yount Custom Lure, lipless crankbait, beautiful, beautiful paint job, and hopefully a bait that will be coming in a Monster Bass box this spring. Oh, finally, one more thing, and I meant to show you guys this in an unboxing, but I didn't realize what it was. 5 Hour Energy just came out with a brand new extra strength flavor called Watermelon. Not tried this yet, but all of 5 Hour Energy flavors are really, really phenomenal. This is a flavor that I'm excited about. Brand new for 2021. They just released on January 1st, and I actually have a promo code for you guys. If you guys want to get 20% off your 5 Hour Energy, go down there, click the link in the description. It'll take you to the 5 Hour Energy page, and use code BEN for 20% off your 5 Hour Energy order. So go over there, check that out. Brand new flavor you can purchase on their website and get 20% off using code BEN. And that is it. That is all I have. I swear, I'm done. That is all that I have for this unboxing here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. I really enjoyed doing this stuff. I've waited on unboxing this product for a long, long time so I could share it with you guys on camera. And I hope you guys were as excited about it as I am. If you guys have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comment section below. If you guys want to check out any of this stuff, it'll be linked down there for you guys to go check out as well. And as always, thank you for watching. Take care, tight lines. God bless. Pursue passion.